things from...
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... She was alive the whole time? But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are... her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
God damn you, controller. Shit. You're so...
Dead. Ghost. She's a pesta, and now she's free.
Yep, I should have thought about it. Hello, Corporate Gamer. I wouldn't say I've really been flying through them. Just that I was on holiday last week, I just managed to get through Witcher 2 a lot quicker than normal. I've lifted the curse, but set the ghost free. I knew it as soon as I agreed to take her bones, there was something wrong. Because these games take me, they took you months, really. I have been pretty good yourself. But I think it took me a week to complete The Witcher 2 in one playthrough. Witcher 1 took me a bit longer because I wasn't streaming it as much. And this one's gonna take ages, isn't it? I was told it takes like 200 hours just to complete the main campaign. Plus DLC, yes, I've got the DLC now as well. See you next year, no problem. I will try my best to get through this.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Well, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
The funny game, and you plan to play through it again. Dead Space. I have played the original Dead Space. I haven't played the other two. I shat myself like with the first one. Cyberpunk, yes.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a Pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
Oh,
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
I can't remember if I got 1 and 2 free of Dead Space, because I think I got Dead Space, the original one, free, and then I got a second one free because I think it was when I bought City Skylines. It was part of the not City Skylines, The Sims, because they did a massive balls up with it. I think they offered a free game, and I think I chose it.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Horror stories are the best. No problem, Corporate Gamer. We will hopefully catch you at some point again soon. I haven't played many horror stories because I end up shitting myself quite a lot. Alien Isolation in VR. You mad? Up here. Right, let's see if my controller is working again. I think it's going to be a no. That's a no. God damn you. Right. Almost finished it in the hardest difficulty without dying. What? Really? That's crazy. I'll go back to that in a bit. I really want...
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon.
I have tried a different US before, but... Tries it again. Yay! I really prefer the controller, it's so much easier to control. Oh, you little dick! Wait, what the fuck? Been disconnected. Again. What? It's not the controller, I believe. That's why I was looking. Just need a new cable, I think. What? What? On there? No.
No.
Why?
Over, just in case they
In case I like phones.
and when she comes in, will you tell her?
stick
Can
it
you
there.
tell her that I've got Albert?
Right.
Love you.
Love you too. Just this controller's been really fussy tonight. There we go. Right.
Ground favorites.
Oh, why did he dodge towards him? Slice that motherfucker in half. So did it come this way? I already examined that, didn't I? Pardon me. Just find the ingredients. Oh, there we go. I should have just followed the track out. I'm hearing a creature behind me, but I'm just ignoring it.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. The dry red from Zubran. Southern slope. Notes of left current and cuts of meat. Cataplepis? Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. Waited for help. Never came. That's Velen for you.
We hit gold, old friend. Not only have we sold all our stock, we have sold it for 3 times its cost. Where you going, horse? Come on. Over here, boy. Good boy.
Run, Roach.
I never checked to see what it actually was. Back on the road, horse. No problem, Grey Fox. Have a good night. We will hopefully catch you again. Clear. I don't trust this woman. Why am I helping her?
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
You thoroughly enjoy the archery. I'm glad you found something that you're getting into.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
The Cain Gwyn Cathal.
Ooh.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cindrilla whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen.
Oh well.
So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo. With pleasure.
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight.
Gavella Glan.
So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
You haven't changed
It's
much.
just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
It's still white. See you later, my dear. I don't do dishes. Oh, what? How can she run like forever? Oh. There's a quest.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
Yep.
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage.
You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.